All right, in the upper left, with absolutely perfect play there, shutting down the world champion. He is...
Started. Live.
And in the bottom right with a very clever strategy, but fell through, he is...
SK Telecom Kiwa. Party.
All right, man.
Talk to me, Artosis. Talk to me, Tosis.
I'm thinking about all sorts of plants and stuff. Plants are so interesting.
I am actually thinking about getting a little mini garden.
Yeah, I was
Like
actually thinking of doing that on the roof of my apartment building here in summer. I was thinking of growing some vegetables.
Oh, that's actually a great idea.
Get a little pot,
grow a little organic.
Yeah.
Artosis organic food.
Little Artosis cherry tomatoes.
Start selling that stuff.
Yeah.
Get out of this whole esports thing and start selling organic food.
Well, look, that's how fruit dealer became so good, right?
Yeah, exactly. You could be a vegetable dealer.
Yeah, I could be.
Yeah. Wow. I was thinking about. I gotta figure out find plants that are low maintenance though, like cactuses.
Yeah.
The cactus is a chill plant.
So Plantless died.
Jeremy, my plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it died. I just forgot to tell somebody to come over and water it when we went to, what was it? This was a while ago. We went to Rhode Island and then Sweden.
Oh, okay.
We were touring. He's dead.
Dad, I'm sorry to hear that.
He's probably somewhere right now in plant purgatory.
Never mind. Oh, my. Okay, so everything looks very standard right here. Aklon Flats. This is a map that we haven't seen a lot of PVZs on
We've only seen
Wings Liberty yet.
One or two, right?
On this map,
that we have casted personally.
I don't know if we've seen that many.
Has it just been
maybe one? I'm trying to think. But no, we've seen mostly TVZs here because it gets picked a lot in that matchup. So
that happens to be a lot of Terrans and Zergs in this season. So
the cool thing about it for Protoss is you can get those 4 bases relatively easily, and that's something that you really want against Zerg. If you can get up to 4 bases as Protoss, you can do basically anything. 3 bases, you can do all of your tech at once, but when you have 4, you can just make like endless rounds of units and have all the tech out and get all the upgrades. So, that's something you definitely want to look for. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still impressed by that last game, though. That was pretty fantastic by both of them. Just
that's somebody
the juke and jiving of strategies.
Somebody's played a lot of high-level StarCraft like you and me. I mean, you look at that and be like, okay, this is a very well-thought-out build.
Yeah.
I really like what I'm seeing here.
Parting going the tricky route. Will he go for another tricky route here? We'll be seeing in a minute. He's probably going Stargate. Oh, no. He's getting that +1 right away. Okay. Let's see what he actually does with this, with that +1. He could be going for something like a quick Warp Prism.
Yeah.
He could just, I think much more likely, in my opinion, he's going to go for like a Robotics 4-gate expansion. He might get the Warp Prism for a slight harassment as well. We see some players try to fit that in there. But
I don't know if he's going to do the Warp Gate build on this map. It just doesn't seem like that's... I mean, sorry, Warp Prism or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't see it as being as likely either.
It doesn't seem like
the
it's viable.
Watchtower coverage, it's like, what if he happens to put Lings there?
You're
never going to surprise him. But I could definitely see him going for just a solid, quick 3rd base that's completely safe. That's not a terrible choice.
Well, the Stalker is continuing to roam around the map. You can kind of bully back the Zerg, but only for a little bit here. Usually when Zerg gets Ling speed, it's pretty hard for Protoss to actually get out of his base for a little bit. And it looks like he might be able to isolate the Zealot.
Look at that. Nice targeting on that Zealot. He's just got to try to micro that away from the Lings.
He's actually doing way more damage to the Zealot and Stalker than I thought. Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, very, very well done there. And this is a great type of little pressure because you can end up killing so much. And oh wow, that is an extremely quick 3rd behind those rocks. Wow, and he's doing that off of 1 gate too.
Well, you know what's funny is he's just harassing so well. I don't know if he should have sent the Zealot down there.
He's playing this like it's in Tomb Valley right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so,
Well, I mean, there's...
well, all the Lings are dead now, and...
all he has to do is tear down those rocks in between the second and third base, and that's all connected.
Yeah, he's completely safe, and in fact going right into Twilight, and that Twilight's going to allow him to get that +2 attack, and probably he's going to go for a quick blink here. Now, I would be really surprised and impressed if he does something like a Templar Archives. Like, I would not know what to do with myself. I'd get a little bit giddy. But this is a really clever build by Party here. And, you know, whenever someone takes a 3 base on 1 gateway against Zerg, we a lot of times see the Zerg be like, you can't do that, and they make a bunch of units, then lose. But Life is playing this very smartly. Look, he's getting his upgrades, he's continuing drones, realizing, well, Party must have a plan to stop something like Massling Roach or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, is he really going to do this build and die to something like that? No. So, I do find it interesting, though, that he's getting the Hydralisk Den once again.
Well, you know, I think Stefano's partially responsible for this, but Hydra's kind of coming into style near the twilight of Wings of Liberty.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I remember there was a period of time where basically everybody thought Hydra's kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Because they were slow off creep, and, you know, the truth is they do a lot of damage if you have the right combination.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously they were good in PVZ, or ZVZ, excuse me, but PVZ, yeah. So we'll see what he can do here with this. Because a lot of these builds that we see Protoss is doing are based around the predicate that Protosses get Ling Roach a lot, and not Hydra.
That is true, and you know, there's some big wide open areas here, and the creep spread's looking okay so far, so these Hydras may be able to have some real function. One thing they definitely can do is target down those gates with ease and impunity.
Yeah, and impunity. Excellent word choice there, Artosis.
Thank you.
You have a very big lexicon. Now, we have the Hydras coming down here, and as Artosis said,
attacking those gateways with impunity.
With or without impunity, which is just the big side. And this actually is quite annoying. I mean, that's a lot of production facilities that are lost.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. He is making a lot of gates in his main, which will help out, though.
Oh, there's also Lings in his main as well.
Very nice move there. That is so well done. Now he's actually running his army back, but the Ling's way too smart going back into the main base, targeting pylons down, and look at Life just peel parting apart like he's a banana toss.
And now, he's continuing to close in here. I mean, Stalkers and Sentry's not particularly good against the Hydras here. And now a lot of damage being dealt to this Nexus. Remember, the DPS on Hydras is so high. The Ling's still doing damage right now. A lot of probes being shut down. It's like we're not even getting to watch what Parting has planned in these games. He's just getting run over. I mean, this looks like players from 2 different leagues.
Well, this is different. I did Sparta. No, this is Sparta.
It's not Sparta?
Akon Flats.
Okay, sorry, I get them mixed up all the time. Damn.
So basically, Life made Hydras and attacked and then won. But you know what this was based off of, this win, was that Ling run by, not as much the Hydras.
Yeah.
The Hydras would have been dealt with. It's the fact that those Lings actually got in there through the front wall.
We actually have 71 drones to 42, and there are mutas coming out now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is... Why do you deal with mutas in this situation when all you have is a Colossus and Zealots?
This entire series, it may end in under 25 minutes.
Yeah. This is not what I expected to see.
And now we need to find out what happens when mutas fight sentries. Oh, I guess they all die.
You remember before sentries got nerfed? And actually,
when
they
you
were
hold
the
up in
counter?
the beta. Yeah, you actually had like 6 sentries holding off a bunch of mutas.
Yeah.
That was crazy, but times have changed.
So,
okay, so
that Ling run by really was everything. It destroyed Parting. Parting fell apart like within seconds of that Ling run by.
Hey, remember when I was like, hey, this could actually just be a GSL Codes finals? Well, that would have been one of our worser finals. It would have been very one-sided. So
that would have been more worser than some of our other finals.
More worser, yes. No,
what do you think of my lexicon now?
I was going to try to think of the word. Yeah, verbose. You're very verbose, Artosis.
My perpetuity is high.
Next season, let's just do a bunch of research on big words so we just sound smarter.
No.
All the time. Now,
definitely not.
Well, guys, the story's already developing today. It looks like Life's got, as far as I can tell, like a free ticket out of this group.
Yeah, well, everyone
after
expects
that-
Life to just take the group in first place.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was going to be this like one-sided. So we're going to go to a ZVZ after this little break, and hopefully, if you're a fan of Party and you're a fan of Protoss, he can pull it together and get out too. See you soon.